Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel, my fellow art enthusiasts and art lovers. Today I would like to talk about the fascinating world of being a visual artist. So whether you're an artist or an art lover, or you're just curious about the processes involved in being an artist, I think you're in the right place. My name is Johnson Ochaja and I'm also a visual artist with my own experience. And in this video, I'll be telling you what it means to be a visual artist. So let's get into it. For every artist, it begins with a spark of creativity, knowing that you can create and accepting that fact that you can actually create something is a start. You need to learn to embrace your imaginations and allow your thought to flow freely. As a visual artist, you need to experiment with different mediums, be it painting, drawing, sculpting, photography, even digital art. You need to learn to experiment all of these things. It's in experimenting with all of this that you find a unique medium that you're comfortable with. Finding your artistic style is like finding your identity in art, and this can be really rewarding. Every artist has their own voice and style, and I can tell you this can be very challenging. I can tell you that taking inspiration from other artists is not a bad idea. In fact, that's how a lot of us started. There's no way, you can't go wrong with taking ideas from other artists. Study other art movement and other art styles and be able to experiment with other techniques as you can. The artistic process involves the inception of the idea to the final masterpiece, and this can be challenging. This involves determination and patience. You have to learn to be patient with yourself for you to be able to grow. I remember one time that I made a particular drawing, and there are severally I've made paintings that wasn't good. I had to throw them away, like literally throw them away and start all over. There were times that there was this particular drawing that I think I did like 3 times and didn't work out. So what I did then was I left it for a while, and I went to see a friend. We just talked, and when I came back, I was able to try it again, and I did better than I had, but I did better than I was already. Well, I did better than I was doing before. So you need to remind yourself constantly that every work is not a masterpiece. Whether you like it or not, is not a masterpiece, it's not magic, it's an artwork. Sometimes it can go wrong. We are humans, we are not robots. I mean, although we know that there's something called AI art right now, but we are not AI. We are humans and we are prone to mistakes, and sometimes it might not be intentional mistakes, but then what can you do about it? If it has happened, it has happened. So you need to learn to grow from these mistakes and be able to and try your best not to let it happen again. And it's okay to actually make mistakes, and what I'm trying to say is embrace your mistakes and use them as stepping stones. Being a visual artist actually requires dedication and discipline. So having a good routine would actually help your creative process. So you need to learn to set aside time for your creative process, for brainstorming new ideas and practicing. So having this kind of structure in place would help you maintain a healthy workflow, so you don't burn out when you're supposed to, or you don't burn out at the right time. Well, I think the artists will know what I mean. You need all the energy that you can to be able to stay alive and create good works. Seeking inspiration. Inspiration can actually be found anywhere. You can find inspiration from nature. You can find it from the streets. I personally get inspired by the people around me because I love to paint the mundane scenes, and so the people around me and the things around me and stories that I've heard growing up, those are the kind of things that inspire my creative process. So as an artist, you need to learn to know what inspires you, because if you haven't discovered what inspires you yet, man, I think a time will come when you experience what is called creative block, and trust me, no artist wants to be there. So visit galleries, attend workshops, surround yourself with other creatives. Having like-minded people around you will really help your creative process and help you also push your boundaries. Being an artist comes with its own challenges: self-doubt, criticism, creative block. All of these are part of the process. I hardly know any artist who hasn't been through this phase, well, except your dad is one of the shareholders in Tate Museum. Well, like I said, it's a phase and it will definitely pass. All of these are part of the process, and you need to learn to embrace them and use them as a stepping stone, and learn to celebrate your wins. In today's digital age, it's very important for an artist to have an online presence. Having a portfolio website or a blog to reach a wider audience, or using social media like Instagram, Pinterest, YouTube as a tool to reach out to a wider audience. Like for me, Instagram played a very important role for my exposure as an artist. And I also think that YouTube is a platform where you can showcase your artworks or your art to a wider audience. The world is an ever-evolving place, and so also the art world, or the art industry as people would like to call it now. It is not out of place for you as an artist to evolve with the art industry, so you don't get left out with the latest trend in the art world. Explore different techniques, keep seeking knowledge, and improve yourself. Being a visual artist is an incredible journey. Being able to bring your imagination to life and having people respond positively to what you brought out from your imagination, it's very fulfilling. As artists, we need to remember that it's not just about the end product or about the number of sales. It's about the journey and the life we've been able to impact through our work. So just know that you owe somebody your work, because you don't know whose life your work can minister to or can bless. You never can tell. So don't stop creating. Thank you for joining me today. If you enjoyed this video, I would appreciate if you can hit the like button and also subscribe, as this would really help me go a long way. And if you like this kind of content, click the notification button so you don't miss out on any updates. So until next time, keep creating and stay inspired. Peace. Bye bye. Cuts now. Never cut. You can come out this thing. Woo!